Uncensored, starring Simon King. Please welcome Simon King.
Stop it! I might not do that good a job. Don't get your expectations up. And I use the term job loosely because I can drink and swear at my job. You can't do that in any other job. Enjoy your fucking latte. You can't do that. You know what I mean? This is the only job in the world where they have amateur nights. You know, well, maybe at the strip club. Give it up for Stumpy Tina! Put your leg back on! You should see what she can do with that thing, guys. But this is the only profession in the world where they have amateur nights. They don't do that with other jobs. They don't have, like, welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 117 to San Francisco. Your captain this evening is Raul. He's never done it before, but all his friends think he'd be really good at it. It's like, anytime there's an amateur night, he's like, next up to try 5 minutes to stand up, it's Lupe the cleaning lady from the hotel down the street.
Sometimes, just for fun, sometimes I like to take the meat that you put on the pillow for the customer. You know this mint, right? Sometimes I like to take the wrapper off of this mint. That way, when the dumbass businessman comes back and like that, he gets a mint stuck to his freaking head. So next day, I'm walking through the lobby, I get rolls of the toilet paper and see this guy with a freaking mint on his head. I get fired a lot, yes.
It's a true story. It happened to my uncle. Anyway, I love that Canadian life. It's good to be home because Canadians, I don't know if you know this, we laugh differently than people all over the rest of the planet. I'm not sure what it is, and I don't know why. But when Canadians love something, when we cut loose, when it's the funniest thing we've ever heard, we're like,
oh yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah. That is a rib tickler, Jesus. I warned you if you got a couple of beers in me, I'd be a giggle machine, Martha.
You gotta laugh like Americans, man. You gotta be like, woo, yeah, woo, I smell toast. Those are messed up. I don't want to annoy any Americans in the audience because they're usually armed, so be nice to them. You think you're funny? Not anymore. No. They're different people, man. Look at the way they have an election down there. Like 2 years before, it's like a monster truck rally's coming to town. Sunday. We're gonna have election. You're never gonna believe it'll be a giant blood bog. It's red versus blue. We'll give you the whole ballot, but you'll only need the edge. And in Canada, it's like, on Tuesday, we were gonna vote in a new leader. I don't know if you want to come down. Oh, there'll be pie. Roll up the rim to vote. Come on. And I don't trust the NDP because they keep electing leaders with mustaches. I don't know what that's about. But I don't know about you. I don't want my country run by a 70s porn star. I don't know about that. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Prime Minister of Canada. Wow. What up? Wow. I brought the loop to fuck the people. Let's do it. And America's having an election, and you know, we gotta pay attention because we're getting a new fucking landlord. Seriously. As soon as they figure out snow's made of water, we're fucked. They're coming north. They are. I think anybody who wants to be president of America right now should be given the job. Getting elected to president of America right now is like getting a blowjob from Britney Spears tomorrow. It's still a blowjob from Britney Spears, but it ain't worth what it used to be. You know what I mean? You're not gonna tell your friends, hey, who was that? I think it was Moby. Leave me alone. You know what I mean? The female president, two people like Hillary, a female. I don't know what the fuck Hillary is. I'm pretty sure she's not a female. I don't know what that was. I think if Hillary got elected, it'd be like the end of a Scooby-Doo episode. Just get up to get inaugurated, rip off her mask. Ah! I was Dick Cheney the whole time. Wah, wah, wah. Pulls out a baby and starts eating it. Wah, Dick Cheney likes baby meat. Wah, wah. That's how they feed him, too. Just a big baby on the end of a stick.
I will be back in 7 turns of the Necromonicon.
That's why he's pro-life. It's for the food supply. People were surprised, too, that Obama beat Hillary in the nomination race. Look, I don't know much about anything, but I know if you have a 46-year-old black man and a 62-year-old white woman in any kind of race, the black man wins that race. That's all I know. I find it unlikely Hillary would be standing at the top of the New York City Marathon going, I'd like to thank from Kenya for coming in second. And I'd like to thank my husband for letting me ride his coattails all the way to the finish line. You know what I mean? And Obama, two people like, oh, a black president. Who cares what color he is? Like all of a sudden, because he's black, he's going to amend the Constitution to include the phrase biatch. What do you think's going to happen? Did you hear President Obama spent $25 billion of the defense budget on rims again? It's not going to happen. Lois, Florida renames Air Force One Soul plane. It's the Black House now. Grow up. It'll be interesting to have a black president, too, because we haven't had an assassination in a while, so that'll be interesting. Oh, come on! There are places places in the States where you can buy a gun at a Walmart and the average IQ is 72. It's not if, it's when. One boat don't change nothing, but one bullet sure as hell will. Gets up to get inaugurated. I accept the office. Well, he lasted longer than we thought he would. And who's gonna assassinate McCain? Father Time. That's who's gonna take that guy out. Secret Service just jumping on guys with calendars. He's got a watch! Anything's gotta be better than retard president. I don't mean to pick on him because he did pretty good for a retard. I mean, come on, a guy with the IQ of a ferret. President's pretty good. 50 years ago, hey, Georgie, what do you want to be when you grow up? I think I want to be president. 50 years later, fuck! You know what I mean? The marketing is crazy. Think about the marketing behind this. George W. Bush has an action figure. He does. It's useless without the Dick Cheney control unit, but he frickin' has one, right? They had Bush Sr., Bill Clinton, and Bush Jr. And I know there's a joke somewhere about Bill Clinton being sandwiched between two Bushes. I just don't know what it is. And he almost got kicked out of office for a blowjob. Let me tell you guys this. If that's all it takes to get a president out of office, I'll suck George's cock myself. I swear to God, if that's all it's required, I'm like, yes, it's president, yeah! Downright I will. I'll take one in the eye for Canada and common sense, yeah! Still can't find Osama bin Laden. What the fuck is this? Jihad and go seek? Wants to go to war with Canada over the Arctic. Really? You want to fight Canada in the snow? You want to do that? We'll arm ourselves at Canadian Tire. It'll be over in 20 minutes, you know? Can't see? Should have got some -40 washer fluid, you dumb bastard. They got more soldiers than us, but we got health care, so we can fix ours faster and get them back out there. I know. And they've got more guns, but we fight hockey style, and it's hard to aim with a jersey over your fucking head. You know what I mean? Roll up the ring to lose! Running out of oil. Fucking dinosaurs let us down again. Like there's some dinosaur here in the back. We are. Eventually we're gonna have to power our cars on the only thing that's left. Old people. That's all that'll be left. We'll just have to trick them into a giant blender. Hey, I think that's your grandson.
Oh, that's a bad, yeah.
What does your car run on? A lifetime of precious memories? Awesome. Gas is so expensive. Gas is so expensive. I've done the math. It is actually cheaper to run your car on heroin. It really is. I converted my car to run on smack. It looks a lot older than it is. I don't know. Goes really fast for about 30 minutes and then it crashes. We're not sure what's wrong with it. Little skinny car going in circles. I'll suck your dick for a tank full of premium, man. We have a war on drugs. You guys smoke weed? The rest of you are here with your boss. Screw off. I can get fired from Kinko's. I took a shit in a fax machine. Please don't. I asked that in Saskatchewan. I'm like, you guys smoke weed? A guy in the front row is like, wheat? We eat it. We don't smoke it, city boy. Come to the farm. Would explain crop circles real fast if they got high, though, wouldn't it? Jump in the combine, I'm stoned. No, we'll blame it on aliens like what we did to his cow. Don't worry about it. That's why we don't have a war on drugs in Canada, because our big drug is weed. And in order to have a war, you have to have people motivated to fight back. This is the DEA. Put the weed down, hippie. That dragonfly is pissed off. You heard that too, right? Yeah. My friend Kevin's always stoned. He's always calling me at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I know he's stoned, so I like to mess with him because I'm a people person. So this is what my friend Kevin gets when he calls me stoned at 3 a.m.
The number you have reached is not in service, Kevin.
And I hear him on the end. Holy crap, it knows my name. Calling back 2 seconds later. Hello? Hey, Kevin, how you doing? I said, hey, Kevin, how you doing? Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Hey, Kevin.
I'm going to eat your face.
Screw you, weed boy. Because what's the worst that happens if you overdose on marijuana? You fall asleep. It's not a big deal. You hear about Johnson from accounting? He overdosed on the marijuana again. Gee, is he okay? Well, his fridge is empty. Been playing hacky-sack with a tree for 12 hours.
Go to Subway.
And before we made it quasi-legal, we made it medicinal, which is what I think they should do with prostitution. Because I don't know about you, sometimes I get a headache. I could use a prescription for a hand job. You know what I mean? Just wander around downtown with my care card out, looking for the government hooker. You can always tell the government hooker, too, because she's the one wearing beige slacks and freaking running shoes, you know? Please stand in the line. Your penis is important to us and will be answered in priority sequence. That's where babies come from. And we have a war on terror, too. And they say you gotta be diligent. You gotta look for terrorists everywhere. I think the guy that works at my Starbucks might be a terrorist. Because the other day, I ordered an Americano, and he's like, Jihad! I'm pretty sure I don't know. Jihad? Death to America? La 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 la! Latte? I'm pretty sure. And with all these car bombings right now, it must suck to be a valet in Baghdad right now. That's all I can think. It's the black Lexus. No. I was in the States and I saw this commercial for the U.S. Army. I don't know why we need a commercial for the U.S. Army. I think we're all aware of the U.S. Army at this point in history. I wonder who blew up my village. Oh, look, a pamphlet. Anyway, I saw this commercial for the U.S. Army. It's these two guys playing this video game like Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. And at one point during the commercial, one of the characters in the game carrying a gun turns to the camera and goes, Hey, you like playing the game? Why not join the Army? Try the real thing. What the fuck, seriously? That's your recruiting strategy? It's gonna be some poor kid lying in a desert with a bullet hole in his chest going, up, down, left, right, A, B, select. I only get one life? Oh, man! What's next? Let's just have a bunch of Al-Qaeda and space invaders just be like, jihad, 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 jihad. And they release these terrorist videos, and you know if there's terrorist videos, there's terrorist outtakes, because that has got to happen. People of the great Satan, you will fall at the hands of the jihad. We will rise from the ashes to destroy you, and the... What? The whole time? Really? That's... I wrecked Mr. Cheney's video. That's not good. I don't... And the IRA never released any terrorist videos. You know why? Hard to be taken seriously with an Irish accent. That's why. That's why there's no Irish dominatrix. Would you like if I put something in your bum? Would you like that? Better still bake a pie and burn you with a cigarette. You know, like, we're playing Temptation Island. I'm dressed like a potato. Must suck to be an Irish midget on St. Patrick's Day. For last time, I'm not putting on your freaking leprechaun costume. And I don't mean to imply that all Irish people end conversation with because of course they don't. But for the longest time, I thought all French Canadians ended conversation with je suis. That's what it's all. La soir. I get to travel a lot, and the one thing that's the same no matter where you go is game shows. Like, for instance, in Russia, they don't have Wheel of Fortune, they have Wheel of Mediocre Life! Yeah! Okay, for your chance to win brand new rotary telephone and this bag of cat food, please to tell me what's the missing letter from this secret word. Is it a backwards R? Yeah, it's a backwards R! Yeah! You know the secret! Shoot him. Like, in Scotland, they don't have the prices right, they have the prices negotiable. Well, prior to the commercial break, we revealed the actual retail price of this box of underpants to be £4. And it appears that you've bid fuck all.
I'll tell you why I bid that too. I never needed underpants before. I used to beat my genitals with Scottish thistle. Then I'd wave at passing trains. Don't run away. I think he likes you. I've got a package for you.
We'll be back as soon as we duck the Scotsman and put them in a sack. And come to think of it, how come you never see any Australians on Jeopardy? Have you noticed that? Probably be half an hour. Crocodile, 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 crocodile. What is crocodile? Crap. I'm sorry, you don't win the couch. Where am I gonna sleep? Nazis didn't have much of a sense of humor, did they, Nazis? We can make fun of them, they lost. Don't worry about it. Everyone's like, is Mel Gibson here? No, it's cool. I couldn't even imagine what Nazi stand-up comedy would have been like. It'd be like, why did the chicken cross the road? Because he was ordered to! Yeah! Sometimes I get the shopping cart with the bubbly wheel. Juice! My wife takes a long time to get ready in the morning. Juice!
Sometimes airplane peanuts are hard to open. That's tough.
I was gonna yell Jews, but I didn't yell Jews. I was in Germany for Remembrance Day, and they don't have Remembrance Day. It's Awkward Apology Day. Totally different thing. It was just weird. I kid because I love. Like this. I took my grandma to the Antiques Roadshow. Now, it turns out she's not worth anything, but that's not the point. I just want to hang out with her. And if you want to have fun with the old folks, switch their medication, because the phone calls at 3 a.m. are freaking hilarious. My grandma calls me up.
I believe I have an erection.
Okay. Good for you, Grandma. I'll be over to get the fire-breathing cockroaches off you in 5 minutes. My great aunt just died, too. 107 years old. 107. Yeah. You know what killed her? Being a fucking 107. That'll do it every time. God was like, oh, I left her on. 107! That's a lot of freedom. You could kill, at 107, you could kill 20 people. If they give you life in prison, you're getting a better deal. You know what I mean? Life! I'm 107. I'm making the truck, I win. She should have been a suicide bomber at 107. You'd never see that shit coming. Here she is to entertain the troops, one of the oldest ladies in the world, 170-year-old Eunice Thomas. Jihad! Like, she's 107. What would she be mad at? Potato! You know. And my grandma's always telling me, she's like, old people can do anything young people can do. And they can, but they shouldn't. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want an 89-year-old stripper. That's not what I want. Hey, guys, she crocheted her own pasties. Those are brand new titanium hips. Give it up for 89-year-old Mabel.
I'm cold.
Is that really what you want? They can't do the phone sex either, the really old folks. Because you ever talk to a really old person, their mind wanders, they don't make a lot of sense. It'd be really hard to get excited. Call up like an old lady phone sex line, be like, I'm not entirely sure where that noise is coming from. Sounds like I got a pillowcase full of turkeys. Merry Christmas, it's me, Dale. Trying to start an old lady in the cold. Give it more gas! Screw jokes, I'm just gonna do that for the rest.
Thank you for calling Dirty Granny's phone sexual intercourse line. I'm in the bath. I'm naked. Naked as a jaybird. I'm naked. I'm in the bath. Let me just get out. Let me turn on the lift. I'm naked and I'm soaking wet from the bath. I'm like a boiled chicken. Just naked. I'm naked and soaking wet from the bath. Naked. Soaking wet. How wet am I? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna take my teeth out for this one. Let me tell you, sailor boy, I'm so wet. Do you remember the flood we had in 1937? It's like, oh!
It's like Girls Gone Senile. Hey, old lady, show us your boobs.
Okay, here we go. One second. I don't need slippers to keep my feet warm.
Get that image out of your head. I myself am not good with ladies. I'm better with Lego. I don't know what that means. See my Lego lady? Let's play World of Warcraft. Anyway, I'm not good. My buddy's really good. He just picked up his latest girlfriend at a funeral. That's smooth. What's your opening line at a funeral? Hey, you want to dry your tears with my dick? How do you do that? That's phenomenal. You want to see your body and listen to sad music and eat sandwiches? That's amazing. A lot of my dates start with, she's leaving the house now. That's not good. And guys, come on, have you ever liked a girl so much you've ended up talking to the cops? You have, come on. You know, trying to explain why to get a canteen full of pigeon blood and a lock of her hair. I just want you to touch her mouth. No. And I'm not in great shape. You're like, really, Pikachu? No, I'm not. I know what I look like. Yeah, I know. I look like Pikachu going through a divorce. I'm aware of that, I know. I'm not in great shape, unless you like circles, but I'm not in great shape. I I know I'm not getting straight because I went on that dating site, eharmony.com, and they matched me up with a ham sandwich. That's not good. I'm not in great shape, but I saw a security guard the other day who was 400 pounds. Now, come on. At that point, you're not a security guard. You're a freaking witness at that point, aren't you? Freeze! Oh, God.
Suspect walking away slowly westbound. Send pizza and rollerblades.
Made me wonder what Christianity would have been like if Jesus had been 400 pounds. First of all, if Jesus had been obese, the Last Supper would have been freaking buffet. Let's not kid ourselves. Jesus, who ate all the sweet and sour pork?
I'm sorry, but my dad paid for it.
You know, he would have turned water into Mountain Dew. That would have been awesome. That would finally explain if Jesus had been really fat. That would finally explain why we leave chocolate around at Easter. It's Jesus bait. It's to trick him into coming back.
Well, you're a good little boy. Leave a chocolate around and wait for big fat Jesus. Really good boy. If you don't leave a chocolate, big fat Jesus won't come back around midnight. Bring presents for you. That's my man. You're a good boy. I left my chocolate around it. Wait for big fat Jesus to come back and bring presents. All right, around about midnight, big fat Jesus.
Sure enough, right about midnight, big fat Jesus shows up looking for chocolate. All right. Where is the chocolate? It's Jesus! Get the net! Son of a bitch, motherfucker! I don't think Jesus said motherfucker a lot. I don't know. Maybe in the King James version. But it's like, hey, big fat Jesus, how come you never do a sermon from the top of the mound anymore, big fat Jesus? How come you never speak from the top of the mound? It's kind of far. I don't know. Hot. Maybe if I had a dirt bike or something. And tell me Christ on a dirt bike wouldn't be the coolest Messiah ever. You'd never get away with anything. A couple kids hiding behind some sand dunes. Let's do some sinning. Yeah, who's gonna find out about it? Yeah, no one's gonna stop us. Dirt bike Jesus! Yeah, kids on dirt bike Jesus. Honor thy mother and father and feather the clutch. I'm out of here, kiddies. Like, what would Jesus do? Freaking motocross. Tries to make a getaway. Judas cut my brake line. Crap! We got a new pope, too. We had pope elections, and we almost had a Latino pope. And I really wanted a party pope. Be like, everybody on your knees for the body of Christ. Let's do it. This is Cardinal Raul. Don't worry. Whatever you do today, I'm going to forgive you for tomorrow anyway. We could have had a Swedish pope, too. It's like, I can grant you forgiveness, but you must assemble it yourself with this Allen key. I'll wait while you put the joke together. Don't worry. And then we almost had a black pope, which to me, Pope my ride. That's all I'm thinking right there. Hey, man, we lowered the Pope mobile, tinted it out, holy water cooler, hydraulics in there. Is that what you want? A Pope with hydraulics, really? I don't know a lot about hip-hop. You're like, really? You look so street. I don't. I don't. Because I'm a British guy. I was born in England. I know, I look just like you guys. Creepy, hey? These British shouldn't be all bad teeth and huge. We're not all like that, just Camilla. But it's hard to be, Oh, come on. What's she gonna say about it? Anyway, screw her. Hold your hand flat while you feed your stepmom. Princess want a carrot? Anyway, we're not we're not inherently cool people, really. There's not a lot of gangster rap coming from British people. You know, we're like, where are my bitches at? Where are they, seriously? Don't step to me, I'll break a cap off in your bottom. Look, I'm 50 pence, and this is the Earl Grey tea unit, and we were gonna get a drink on. I don't know if you want to get your drink on. I like big bottoms. Why would I lie? You know what I mean? Like, and hip-hop has changed, too, because I kind of used to understand it, but now it's like shizzle, shizzle. This sounds more like bacon cooking than music at this point, right? I'm not entirely sure when Bill Cosby started doing hip-hop, but shizzle, dizzle, motherfuckers! Where is Rudy with my money, bitch? Now, is it just me, or as he gets older, doesn't he sound more and more like a freaking weed whacker? Is that just me? You know what to do. I gotta do the hedges. Now, some of you are looking at me like you're watching a nature special. That's normal for this one. As we watch from the bushes, my God, Mabuto and our emerged attack human, the stand-up comedian appeared. Hey, guys, you never noticed that? Now he'll be tagged and set free to one of the clubs and colleges. His chance of mating ever lower. I went to a hockey game recently, and I went to the arena there, and I was so excited that between the second and third period, I went to buy one of those twisty around noisemaker things. You know, is this helping, or am I just pissing off anyone who might be deaf in the crowd? Helicopter, what the hell? Anyway, and if you're worried a deaf person will be offended by that, just don't tell them. Anyway, so I went to buy one of those twisty around noisemakers. It was like $20. And I was like, I can't afford that. That's ridiculous. So I solved the noisemaker problem. Last time I went, took a bag of free cats from the SPCA. So much better. Goes on the ice, he shoots, he scores. Pass out, grab a fresh one. No problem unless you get a vomiter, then big fight in Section C. And I'll tell you right now, no one will fight with you in no shirt, face paint, and a cat by the tail. I'll tell you that right now. What? Yeah, you better one. I'm not an athletic man. I know, shock. I'm not. The only sport I was ever good at was naked horseshoes, but the guy lying down is the real hero in that one, so don't fool yourself. 134, he's a lady. I'm not. I'm excited with there's a lot of Chinese basketball players these days, but you don't see a lot of Chinese basketball announcers. Probably just be 2 hours of, they so tall. I can't believe how tall they are. That's amazing. What do you think of, like a 5'9" or 5'10" or something? Yeah, maybe 5'9" or 5'10". That's fabulous. They can use all the storage in the kitchen. Yeah, the cupboard above the fridge for pots and pans. So handy. So graceful. I like that Yao Ming. Yeah, Yao Ming could wear me like a backpack. True story, happened to my uncle. Anyway. The Olympics, I live in Vancouver, and there's this place in Vancouver, this wonderful magical place called the Downtown East Side. I don't know if you know of it. And it's like one of the worst populations of homeless people and people with severe mental illness and addiction in all, I don't know why you're laughing. That's creepy. Pain! What are you, a James Bond villain? But I do. I live in Vancouver in the Downtown East Side, and I don't live in but there's this place called the Downtown East Side. It's like the highest population of people with severe homelessness and everything. And the Olympics are coming to Vancouver, and part of the Olympics are going to be in the Downtown East Side, because that won't be a fucking problem at all. Like, don't worry, we'll deal with the homeless situation before the Olympics happen. What are you going to do? Febreze him? Give him a freaking name tag? Call him a tour guide? What are you going to do? Excuse me, where's the two-man loose? Woo! Let's get him involved, man. Let's have Junkie Olympics. Let's just do it. We'll have Extreme Makeover Homeless Edition. We'll just shave him. There you go, Crazy Larry. Go represent Vancouver, you know? All new events like the 20-meter heroin shuffle. On your marks, get set. Woo! The 4x100. Those are my cans! Get our medals back in the pawn shop 20 minutes after the race. I'm glad they don't have steroids in the Special Olympics, because I don't know about you, but I don't want a guy who uses Velcro because laces are tricky to be strong enough to fucking throttle me. Is that what you want? Who's the retard now, Betty? Who's the retard now? And I know the mentally handicapped don't like it when you call them retarded, but I don't like it when they call me so it works out well. Don't worry, it's on the line, but not over. You'll be... I was in a Walmart the other day, because sometimes I like to have my soul sucked out through my wallet. And, yeah, I was in a Walmart, and I saw this lady, and she's freaking out. She's got like 10 kids with dirty ski jackets and runny noses. She's just losing her mind. She's like, shut up! Shut up, you little bastard! Shut up! Shut up! You know what I hate the most about your father? You! So she's losing her mind. She's like, he's got the ADD. He doesn't have ADD. He has brownies for breakfast. That's why he's a douchebag, okay? Stop feeding him sugar smacks. It has smack in the name, and he won't be like that. It's like, shut up, shut up. We got to medicate him. You don't have to medicate him. He'll grow out of it. He's 5. That's why when a 30-year-old gets bad news, they don't react the same way they did when they were 5. If you notice that? It's like, I'm sorry, Mr. King. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to offer you the promotion like we thought. I hope you're going to be okay with that. No! Simon, I think we should see other people. Oh, my God! Here's a joke you won't like. They say a stork lets you know when you got a baby on the way. That may be true, but I think a Canada goose tells you when you got AIDS. Just shows up at a house, just a sick-looking goose. Bing bong, hello? Who's at the door? I think it's the AIDS goose. Don't touch it! It's a sad goose. Funny. Sit him down and get him some soup. The least popular attraction at the petting zoo is the AIDS goose, just a Tupperware container filled with condensation and feathers, just following people around. That would have made the movie Top Gun totally different if it had been AIDS goose instead. We're in a flat spin. AIDS goose, eject. What's the point? Anyway, I told you. I like the Maury Povich show. You like that show? Yeah, you do. Nothing makes you feel better about yourself than someone with a 240-pound 10-year-old. That's exciting, hey? The burger stopped him from fussing. No, you failed as a parent. Take the kid away. They had this one woman on, and she's like, I tested 30 men, and I don't know who the baby daddy is. 30 men? What happened in your life that 30 men is what you narrowed it down to for TV? Well, there was a spill at the sperm bank. I didn't have any pants on, but I thought I could handle it. Like, what the hell happened? And then the split screen with the baby and the baby daddy, and she's always like, you can tell that he's the baby's daddy, Mara, because he got the same forehead as him. Mara, he got the same eyes as him. He got the same ears as him. Mara, look at the guy never comes out. He's like, that ain't my baby, Mara. I got a mustache. That baby got no mustache, dog. I'm 6 feet tall. That baby can't even read. What is that, by the way? What is... Are we at that point not enough words in the English language for you? We just get so emotional. You just like, is that what it is? It's like, what can I say about my brother on his wedding day? Well, he's... Like, what? What's next? Taxi. Like, what's next? And those Latino ladies with that awesome stuff. Oh my God, don't get in my face. What the hell? Okay, don't do it. I look like I have an inner ear infection. I was in the pool too long. I was talking to a girl the other day, yes, in real life, and not on the internet, and she said to me, oh my God, that's hilarious, LOL. You know, first of all, people use LOL entirely too much. What does it mean? Laugh out loud, right? Okay, so people put it after everything. It's sunny outside, LOL. That's literally the same as going, it's sunny outside. I got new shoes. You can't take stuff from the internet and put it in real life. You can't. That's why you can't tag something asinine with a smiley. Yeah, screw you and your job. LOL, LOL. It made me realize that body language is like 85% of communication. Because think about it like this. For instance, take these two phrases. Hey, Dave, how are the kids doing? Now let's change the body language. Hey, Dave, how are the kids doing? See, it's weird now? See, it's just weird now. See, it's awkward? This is awkward now. It's just weird. See what I mean? It's just weird. I hear they offer free McNugget sauce. See how weird that is now? See how weird? What do I say about my aunt at her funeral? See how odd that is? You were a little too excited by that. What the hell happened there? I like vegetarians, because the alternative is something called the Baconator. Has anyone heard of the Baconator? Yeah, yeah. Listen, who goes home from their job at the Wendy's Imaginarium? I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And goes home to their wife and goes, honey, I did something pretty great at work today. What did you do? Did you create a meal that'll stop kids age 12 getting type 2 diabetes? No. Woman. No. I took 2 pieces of greasy beef. Dos bifos, por favor. 2 pieces of greasy cheese and 6 pieces of bacon, and I put it on a bun with a ranch sauce, and I call it the Baconator. Oh! She just does the slow clap and drops their baby. I don't use the word hero very often, sir. What the heck is wrong with us? Really? The Baconator? No wonder the rest of the world hates us. Somewhere there's an African kid contemplating eating his own foot because not enough food for his village, and we have the Baconator. Enough meat to smother a baby. That's what's required. How do you even name that? Where does that come from? The Latin to baconate? Where the hell does that come from? Gentlemen, we need to name the world's most powerful hamburger. We need to come up with something powerful. We need to come up with something that'll strike fear into the hearts of our competitors. Sir, my name's Todd. I just started here. The Bacon 4000. Oh, my God, Todd, you're fired. Get out. No. We need something that sounds much more awesome, something much more powerful. Sir, my name's Dave. The Bacon Master. Oh, I love it. You're fired. Get out. No. We need something that sounds like a greasy monster truck coming to crush the hopes and dreams of people before they turn 40. Sir, my name's Satan. I started upstairs. The Baconator. Oh! Mandatory, too, yeah. Let's pull up to a Wendy's drive-thru. Oh, welcome to Wendy's. Can I take your order, please? Yeah, I guess I'll get a Mandarin chicken salad and a small fries. Okay, so that's 1 Baconator? No, I wanted a Mandarin chicken salad and a small fries. Sorry, sir, I couldn't hear you with the conch in your mouth. Is that what we need? Is that really what we need? Yeah, and put pork on it to scare the Muslims. Yeah! The world's most patriotic burger. Is that really what's required? Just deploy the Baconator in Iraq. Marines, remove Rapper from Baconator. Rapper removed. Marines, launch Baconator. Yes! Jews and Arabs hiding together in caves. We'll talk about the other stuff later. Let's hide from the Baconator. The land of the free and the home of the bacon. Is that what's required? It's ridiculous, man. And I didn't, you know, this is the thing. I didn't want to do this for a living, right? I wanted to be a spy. What's the way you laughed at that? I know, I'm more like 00711, but I thought I could do it. The only thing is, as a spy, you gotta drink a lot, and I can't even operate a VCR when I'm loaded, let alone a gadget watch from Q Branch. I just shoot myself in the face. Mr. Bond,
Can you tell me the time, Mr. Bond?
Absolutely, Goldfinger.
Crap. Oh. No, hold on a second. Oh, that stings.
Oh, what is that? Grapefruit? What is that? That's a useless feature, really.
It's not cool. It's going to be hard to get an odd job tonight. I'll tell you that much.
And we almost had a Chinese James Bond. Jet Li was in the running. That would have been great. We could have had 008, because 8 is luckier than 7. You know, like Goldfinger or Manny Penny or something. Just gets in the best Bond car and tries away all the coolest gadgets. And they always say that the Bond villains stroke their facial hair to look menacing. And I think that is menacing. I think it's more menacing to stroke your pubic hair. Really? Welcome, Mr. Bond. Yes! I see you've met Odd Job. The James Bond villains always have money, right? They're always rich. There's never like a broke-ass James Bond villain who's like, "Gentlemen of the UN, I address you from my secret lair in my parents' basement suite." "No, mother, I'm not having a party. She vexes me so." My friend said to me, he's like, "What would you rather have, a huge penis or lots of cash?" I think ultimately, really, you'd rather have a lot of cash. Because come the first of the month, a huge penis is not doing you any good. Hey, you haven't paid your rent in 6 weeks. What the heck is going on in there? "I'm sorry. Have you not seen this?" Chasing him down the hallway, knocking stuff over. "Ah! Do not run from it. It has your scent. You cannot hide." "It's glorious. Please stay for free." You're accused of a crime. You want money for defense. You don't. "Mr. King, you've been accused of murder 1. How do you plead?" "I'm sorry. Don't you mean murder 12 and a half?" Ah! "It's glorious. Please go free." If you had the big penis, you could do the porn. And the only problem with the internet is that it's used almost exclusively for porn, which means people aren't learning anything. So what we need to do is we need to hide lessons in porn to educate people. Like Debbie does calculus, something like that. You know what I mean? "I'm so hot. Oh my God. I'm like 180 degrees, which is incidentally the boiling point of baridium disulfide." Something like that. You'd have Stephen Hawking doing porn. "Hey, baby, do you want to see my black hole?" Something like that. Something creepy. There's a school of thought that says everyone on the planet has an identical replica that looks just like them. And I believe this because I am constantly getting mistaken for this guy named Thad! I don't know. People in every city think I'm him. And no, I just look the same. I'll pass along the message. I'm not gay, but if you shave me, I look like an ugly lesbian. I'm aware of that. I know. Yeah, men suck. Let's wrestle. I'm aware of that. I think Tom Cruise is gay, too. That's why he was so pissed off when he got squirted in the face with that water. It was all he could do to stop himself from going... Who's a naughty Scientologist? Global warming, man. We're running out of everything. Global warming. Didn't Al Gore fix this? Didn't he have that big movie where he fixed this and he had Kanye West involved? Because when I want information on environmental conservancy, I want it from Kanye West. I'm pretty sure that guy rides a Segway everywhere he goes. Recycle, beep. You know what I mean? Kanye West sounds like a gay resort town, doesn't it? Welcome to Kanye West. All your pool boys are shaved from the waist down. Enjoy. I look a bit like a giant Astro Boy. I'm aware of that. I look like Astro Boy. I do. I look like Astro Boy who's maybe let himself go. I'm aware of that. Probably doesn't help that I appear to have stolen my pants from a 17-year-old Japanese girl. I do. And I don't want to piss off the Japanese girls because they travel in groups and they'll form one big Japanese girl and kick your ass.
He's that son of a bitch. Get him. He can eat that.
They do. You can tell them, too, because you can track them very easily in the snow. Like, maybe 10 or 12 Japanese girls have come this way. We can tell the imprint left by their high-end shoes and the weight from their tiny backpacks. We will wait here as soon they will gather for bubble tea and ramen. Really hard to know when you pissed them off.
Okay, screw you. Thank you.
There's a birth control patch on the market now. I don't think that's a good idea. Because I'm trying to quit smoking, and now I'm addicted to babies. That's not good for anybody. I think it's hard bumming a cigarette. Try bumming a toddler. Unless you're R. Kelly, then whatever the hell you want to do. What? Oh! No. That's the line. R. Kelly believes I can fly. He doesn't even have a first name. He sounds like a pirate. R. Kelly, R. Lusky. I'd be in search of your booty if you're under 14. Bump and grind, bump and grind. He's trapped in a closet, yeah, with a 14-year-old girl. Guy's a freak show. You know what I mean? I pulled on a push door the other day, too. That's an awesome moment in a human being's life, hey? The moment of knobdom where you can't figure out LL means, You can't. That's awesome. And then I felt like an idiot. Like, I felt like everyone had noticed me, like, ah. So I overcompensated and I pushed really hard. But then I just looked like a total moron, like, who's in cellars now, bitch? If you want to ride in a squad car and you're not sure how to get one, that's it. So sitting around my apartment making a goat noise, right? Just making a goat noise. Don't judge me. Just sitting around. And I should say, my landlord's possessed by Satan, because he says satanic stuff like, pay your rent. No nudity in the lobby. Don't touch me when I'm sleeping. Anyway. So I'm sitting around just making a goat noise, right? Just making a goat noise. There were no goats involved. Don't worry. There wasn't like a goat there. I was like, you want to watch Ellen Beale on DVD? Okay, perfect. No, it wasn't. I don't want to get the wrong idea. It's not weird. Sitting around in my boxer shorts, just watching TV, just making a goat noise. And I guess this pisses off the manager of my building, because I get this knock on my door. It's like, hey, what the heck is going on in there? I think that you got a goat in there. And you're not supposed to have any pets, and you must have a goat, because no human being can make a smell like that. So, if I hear a goat one time, I kick you out, right? So where's the goat, huh? 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 What the heck? I'm out of the laundry room all covered in straw. I got you! Playing my goat music till 3 a.m. just to piss him off. I'm looking for a place, that's all I'm saying. I'll leave you with this, too. My uncle's a professional saxophone player. He's a very talented man, but he's also a drunk. So it's not a question of if he's gonna vomit, it's sort of when. And, yeah, you laugh, I had to buy a new couch. Anyway, he comes over to the house, he's like, Simon, I'd like to show my appreciation for you having me over by playing some Charlie Parker saxophone music. You're like this would be great. I'm sorry about your cat. From, like, before? Cool. Anyway, there's no test. I'd like to show my appreciation for you having me over by playing some Charlie Parker saxophone music. You're like this would be great, Charlie Parker saxophone music. And it starts out all right, because he is really talented. He's like, you're like this would be great, Charlie Parker. But when he gets to the solo, it goes horribly wrong. He's like, open the spigot for Christ's sake! There's corn everywhere. Sounds like we're killing a Canadian goose. I told you no pets. I'm Simon King. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Simon King.